Please welcome once again on today's topic on how to convert a flow data type into hint data type in Pandas data frame for beginners. And the content of our topics today is as follows. 1. Import required library. 2. Data collection. 3. Data preparations. However, if we navigate to the left hand side of our Visual Code Explorer editor, you could see our file name, which is game sales. And inside the file names, there's a PS4 game sales.csv dataset, which is being imported from kegel.com. Then we create a virtual environment in our VS Code editor before we now create a file for game sales IP1MB. Right now, we are in a file of game sales IP1MB, as you can see. So before we continue, first and foremost, my name remains Oladebo Ayoniyi. Meanwhile, let's go into the content of our today's topic on how to convert a flow data type to hint data type in Pandas data frame for the beginners. So let's import the required library. We are going to import Pandas as PLD in this particular topic that we are doing today. And if this is your first time of using VS Code editor, you could pip install Pandas into your VS Code editor. I have already done mine. That's why I'm importing it right now into our files. Let me import. So let's import our required library. Import Pandas as PD. And let's run it. Let's run this. Good. So let's collect our data collection. PD dot read underscore csv bracket close, and let's copy our data set from the left corner of our VS Code editor by clicking on this. This is our data set, as you can see. Then you right click on here. Then you can click on copy path or copy, ordinary copy. So let's copy it and see. Go back to our IPMB file and paste it here. When we paste it here, we store it in a variable called df. df equals to pd.read underscore csv bracket close ps4 game sales.csv. So let's run this now. Here, you can run it here. Good. Let's see the first 5 rows of our data set. I'm saying df dot add bracket close 5. The 5, that is the first 5 rows. Let's see it. Good. This is our first 5 rows of our data set. As you can see, we have game, year, general, publisher, North America, Europe, Japan, rest of the world, and the global. And this comes to our topic today, as you can see, on how to convert a flow data type to hint data type in Pandas data frame. However, if you could see the first 5 rows of our data set, as you can see, in the year we have decimal point after 2024.0, and we scroll to the right answer as well too. On the North America, you can see we have 6.06. Likewise, Europe 9.71, Japan 0.60, rest of the world 3. And the global 19.37. That's the purpose where we are here today, on how to convert this particular decimal point, which is not a float in Python, to data type int. So let's see the columns of our data set by saying df dot columns, and let us run it. As you can see, these are the name of our columns in our data set: games, year, general, publisher, North America, Europe, Japan, rest of the world, and global. So right now, we need to get information of our data set, e.g., total numbers of rows, column data type of each column, and memory size, by saying df dot info, and let us run it. As you can see, these are the information about our data set. As you can see, we have index of 1034 entry 0 to 1033. Then you can see the data columns total number is column 9. We have 9 columns. As you can see, we have game. The data type is object. We have here the data type is float 64. We have a general object. We have publisher object. We have North America float 64, which is float that we are doing. We have Europe, which is float 64. We have Japan float 64. We have rest of the world float 64 and global float 64. These are the floats that we are going to convert to int, which is here we have North America, Europe, Japan, and rest of the world and global. As you can see the summation of our float data type, we have 6, while object summation of our object data type is 3, and the memory size is 72.8 gigabytes. So now, let's change our float data type into int by going to this particular formation, like saying df, then we take our column. Which column are we looking for? We are looking at the year, which is here. Let's copy this particular place and put inside the bracket, square bracket. We put into the square bracket. There's a space here. Then we said is equals to df, another square bracket. Then we copy this particular year as well too. We put it inside the square bracket. Then we now say fill now. If there's any missing value there, you should fill it is equal to 0. So let's put dot fill now bracket close 0. Then as type int dot as type bracket close int. As you can see, let's cover this space. There is space particular here. Let's cover this space. Good. So let's go to the next one. Which data type is in float? Followed by what? Let's copy this first and paste it under our data. There. So let's copy the next float data type, which is North America. Copy this particular North America. Sorry. Think we copy this, then we delete this particular year and copy it and put it there. Then we delete this one too and copy it there. Then we go to the next one as well too. Let's copy this as well again. We copy here. We go to the next one to put it here. Let's copy and paste first. Copy and paste it. That is Europe, Japan, the rest of the world. Global. So let's change this particular one to what? To Europe. Because Europe is the next float data type that we have in our informations as above. So let's copy Europe and put it here. So our square bracket, paste it here, and also copy this particular. We delete this North America. Put it undo. Put it here as well. Sorry for that. Copy this. Paste it here. Then Europe. No. This is Europe. Paste this one here. Then followed by Japan. Copy this particular one again. Japan. Those spaces we have to cover it up. But don't worry. Let us finish this particular this and we cover it. Then let's go to the rest of the world, which is this. We delete this particular one as well too. We paste it. We delete this particular one too. already we've done American. Sorry for that. We've done North American. That's why we are doing this right now. So with this water followed by what? Global. We cover global. We copy global. We put it here as well too. Instead of typing it, that's why we're just copying them so that to make it more easier for us, so that we will be fast on this particular practical exercise on how to convert float data type to int data type. So let's delete this one too and paste this one here too. So let's delete this one too. Let's cover the space up because we don't want to get error, and that is our practical exercise. So let's cover the space up as well. It's because we pasted them, that's why it's like that. So we might not paste them correct, so we have to close it. I didn't mean that we are writing it will be more okay, but I'm looking because of time. I don't want us to exhaust too much time on this particular practical exercise on this topic. So let's close this. So let's close this space. Let's space here too. Let's close this space. So I think we are good right now. As you can see, I think we are good. We are good right now. So let's run this and see what we have on this. Let's run this. Don't mind it. We said here. Feel if there's any. Let's rest. So let's run this. Let's run this. Let's run it. Good. As you can see, our data was successful. So right now we've converted or changed our flow data type to int data type. So let's see the first 5 rows of our data type. Let's put the f dot head. As you can see that these are flow data type. As you can see, the purpose where we are doing this is for us to convert the flow data type into int. We are not dealing with object data type. As you can see, we have 2 objects here, 3 objects. This is Jane, general, and publisher. So we are not dealing with that. So we are dealing with the float number. So we've run our convertible float data type to int data type now. So let's see the first 5 rows of our data set. Let's run it. Good. As you can see, when we go to the opening of our data set, the first one, you can see that all this one were in float 2014.4.0, 2015.0. Likewise, this North America 0.6.06. Likewise, Europe 2 9.71. Japan to 0.60, rest of the world 3 points, like that. So for right now, in our new data set, you can see that we have cleaned that up to int data type. As you can see, the year is now 2014. There's no 0.0 there. Likewise, North America 2, Europe and Japan and rest of the world. As you can see, Japan is 0.3, which is an integer as well too, but it's 0. Understand? So here we don't deal with these games and general and publisher, which are object data type. And for further information on to continue this, we can convert this object data type to also as int by going further. But we are not dealing with that right now. So let's see. Let's convert. Oh, this is our convert. Okay, we've converted already. So after converting our float data type, so let's see the data type of our new data set. Let's type df .info and run it. As you can see, we now have it int data type, which is int 64. Our year is now int 64. Our North America is now int 64. Europe int 64. Japan int 64, and rest of us int 64, and global int 64. Compared to this that we did earlier to float. So this is how we can convert our float data type into int data. So let's see the null value in the data type. Let's see. We have df dot is null bracket close dot sum. As you can see, we can run this one like particular one. You can see we have a boolean value, but we are not dealing with boolean value here. So let's see the hint, the numbers. Want to see the numbers? We now said bracket close again. Then dot sum and let's run it again. Good. We can see that we don't have missing value. It's only the particular publisher that we have a no value in it right now, because originally we've cleaned up our in data type. So, and the float data type has been converted to int. So let's see the first 5 rows of our data after converting. So this will make the end of our particular project on how to convert our flow data type to int data type in Pandas DataFrame for beginners. Thank you.